Welcome to the Four Listeners Program. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. What up, everybody? I'm Spear. On the mics this week is the Z-Man. What is up, Z?
1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians, 10 little Indian boys.
That's racist. And sexist.
It is sexist, too. Yeah.
There's no girls in there either. Sexist.
Usually that stuff comes from Spear.
Fuck you, Gantor. On the other mic is the mighty Gantor. What is up, Gantor?
It's about time, dude.
About time for what?
For you to get the intro right.
Well, all right, yeah. So I screwed up the intro a couple times.
You did,
yeah,
a couple times.
I know. I usually just it just comes out, like running water.
Yep.
And today I didn't have it. That's all right. We'll see if we can put this podcast together anyway.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. This week, something must be done about Thanksgiving leftovers is what I'm going to call it. As we're sitting here, it's now the week after Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. I had a great one. Did you?
I did. It was surprisingly pretty good. Very traditional Thanksgiving. It's the traditional Italian-American Thanksgiving at my parents' house, where it's just round after round after round of food. We started with, my mother had the cheese and the prosciutto bread out. It was just as a starter, just to pick. I'm just going to put out a few things, just to pick. And then there was the antipasto with the cheese and the olives and the caprese salad and the Italian bread and then whatever the heck else. And then there was the ravioli with the Alfredo sauce and the sun-dried tomatoes. And then there was the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the sweet potatoes and the carrots and the roasted Brussels sprouts and I don't even know what the hell else. And then for dessert, there was coffee and there were cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and there was a pie, I think. There was an apple cobbler, and there was a ricotta pie with a strawberry. There was like a berry glaze on it.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That is Thanksgiving at the Spear household. It is a marathon of
insane.
Food. It is a marathon of food. And the best part about it is that my mother sent me home with a shopping bag full of these plastic containers with all of this food in it. I didn't have to cook for like 4 days.
That's nice.
It was bananas, man.
So my family for Thanksgiving, normally my family does everything on Saturday, right?
What?
And we do Thanksgiving on Saturday, so that way everybody can do their in-laws on Thursday. That way you can travel to your in-laws on Wednesday, you have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then Friday you can leave there and go up to my uncle's house. Then Friday night we drink together, and then Saturday we do our thing, and then Sunday we can all go home. It works out perfect. It's a great way to do it when you have a lot of people with a lot of in-laws and shit like that. And this year I didn't do Thanksgiving, so I go to my uncle's for Thanksgiving and expecting to have Thanksgiving dinner. And unfortunately, they decide that everybody probably had 3 Thanksgiving dinners by then, and so they decided to have Italian food. So we got chicken parm, we got chicken marsala, we got antipasto, we got spaghetti, we got garlic knots, and all that was great. But I didn't get to get any turkey this year.
See, I don't have a problem with that. Two Thanksgivings ago, we decided to have a chili competition. So we had 3 different types of chilies that I made, my wife made, and my dad made.
Turkey chili?
Thanksgiving. No, I think chicken.
How in the hell did you not make turkey chili for Thanksgiving?
Ground chicken's a better meat for chili than ground turkey.
It's Thanksgiving.
So what?
By definition, you should have made turkey chili.
At least one.
Well,
at least
we did.
one.
I mean, no, we didn't. And a year before that, we had steak for Thanksgiving.
Apparently, Minion's family does steak for Christmas, and I'm excited to try that.
Yeah, see? I like pulled pork ham's not that good.
This to me is blasphemous.
You're blasphemous.
You're blasphemous.
Dude, chili for Thanksgiving is awesome.
If it was turkey chili, maybe, but you did it wrong.
Why are you such a traditionalist?
Well, because I am, and in fact, Gantor and I went out last week.
We saw the picture. You had a reserved table.
Right, the reservered table. Reservered.
Oh, they spelled it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we took the picture.
That was the joke.
That was the whole point, dude.
I totally didn't know
that was the joke, asshole. It was reservered.
I just thought it was funny because you had this sign up on your face.
No, it was it was spelled wrong. That was the funny bit.
Awesome.
But we went out and we had a little focus group there, and I asked a question to the table. There was maybe 6 or 7 people at the table.
There's more than that. There were
More than
9,
that?
maybe.
I asked the table. I said, would you prefer a traditional Thanksgiving with the turkey and all the trimmings and the stuffing and the what have you, or would you prefer to go with maybe something non-traditional like Ganthor's crazy-ass chili idea? And it was uniform in everyone's response that they were like, fuck the traditional part of it.
Yeah, see?
I was stunned. I was absolutely stunned.
It gets old quick, so I can see that.
Especially if you're the one who has to cook it.
Yeah, but I guess I don't mind the cooking part of it because that's the tradition, right? I mean, everything about Thanksgiving is centered around the idea of a turkey.
Oh, well, that's set around the family getting together for a meal.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Family.
Wait. So if your kid's in school, Ganthor,
Yeah.
when your kid was in school, they were younger, they're 5, they're 6, they're what have you. If they're making Thanksgiving things in school, what are they making?
Usually turkey stuff, but
Turkey stuff.
that's just rote.
It's rote because it's tradition. That's what people associate with the holiday. Either that or a cornucopia of some sort.
That's Hallmark.
That's all just tradition, blind tradition. Dude, you tell me if the first Thanksgiving somebody's like, hey, Spear, we're going to start this new holiday Thanksgiving. You can have anything you want to eat. You're going to choose turkey?
No, I certainly wouldn't have chosen turkey.
Exactly.
I mean,
you wouldn't choose turkey.
I would never have chosen turkey. In fact, Thanksgiving is probably the one time a year that I actually eat turkey. There's like no other time during the year.
Just let's end the turkey oligarchy or whatever the word is for Thanksgiving. Let's open it up to non-traditional foods.
I'm having a hard time with this, though. I mean, I feel
Well,
like
you need to get over it.
Look, if I'm doing it, and I've done Thanksgiving in the past, if I'm doing Thanksgiving, I'm cooking for like 2-3 days straight.
That's too much.
Because Thanksgiving is a process, dude.
It's too much.
Well, you can't do it all in one day. It's impossible.
Well, that's when you have to do it.
No, but you can't do it all in one
But
day.
you have to.
But if you have one oven, you can't do it all in one day. You can't because the turkey needs to be in the oven. Then it's the question of whether or not you brine or you rub.
Brine, of course.
Well, right. So but I mean, for me, the brining is just an extra pain in my balls. Because it's not. I've never brined a turkey and then gotten it to be that much more flavorful or have that much more moisture just because I brined it.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had it. So I will pose the question to you there, Z-Man. Do you do turkeys brined or rubbed?
Oh, we brine.
You brine.
We take we inject them.
Oh, so you inject with stuff too. That's the other way of doing it.
Yeah. You get the hypodermic out.
The brine or the rub, because I've done it both ways. I've done it with the rub too, just a nice thing right on the skin, a little of olive oil or butter or both, and get the skin nice and crispy. That usually works out really well. The fun part about all of this is if you want to get a well cooked bird, you got to cook it well, and then you can do one of a few things. You could either roast it in the oven. You could try to grill it. I've heard people do this, right? They'll put the barbecue. They'll get the barbecue on at the end of November, and they'll fire up the turkey that way. Or there's always the fryer. Which one do you guys do?
I've never heard of the grill. I'd like to do the frying one, just because I think that would be awesome to do. But I wouldn't want to do the whole turkey. I'd want to do the bits and pieces and just have fried turkey.
So take like the legs or the wings and things like that, and drop those in there. Yeah,
a big chunk of meat.
Yep. Yeah.
Instead of trying to burn your house down.
Every year we deep fry 2 turkeys for Friendsgiving, and we do it outside because that's safer.
Yeah.
And this year was great because it was actually not freezing cold, so it's nice for the fry master to not have to freeze his ass off.
Yeah, because you gotta stand next to that thing.
You don't leave that unattended.
No. Year after year, every time someone tries to fry a turkey, there's always some series of YouTube clips or news articles about people blowing up their goddamn houses while trying to fry turkeys. It is a guarantee that some dumbass is going to fuck their shit up with that.
All right. Rule number 1 is if you're deep frying it, don't deep fry a frozen turkey.
Rule number 1.
So like when we take this thing out, it's defrosted, we're patting it down, making sure all the water's off of there because the water and the oil, they are not happy friends.
No, and that's basic science too, right?
Well, if you have a basic understanding of science, sure.
Well, shouldn't you have a basic understanding of science before you're going to drop a 12-pound turkey.
You should have a basic understanding of science before you do a lot of things.
Yes.
But a lot of people don't, so...
Those people live on the inside of the country.
They live everywhere.
Those are the people featured on YouTube and in the news articles. Those are the people. My problem with the traditional Thanksgiving meal is it's like my family will make everything, and that's too much. So how do you start making decisions? Like the sweet potatoes versus mashed potatoes. I'll always err on the side of mashed potatoes. Always.
What?
Always.
For Thanksgiving or in general?
In general, but for Thanksgiving or anything else, I will always choose mashed potatoes. Gun to my head, you make me choose, I'm choosing mashed potatoes.
That's interesting.
Garlic?
I'll do any kind of mashed potatoes. Garlic mashed, sour cream mashed.
Yeah, I like the garlic.
I'll do anything. Roasted garlic, any kind of mashed potatoes, no problem. And I don't like I like the canned cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah,
it's not the sauce necessarily. That canned cranberry jello jelly thing.
Yeah, no seeds.
Fucking love that stuff, man.
I don't even want to see anything that looks like a cranberry. I don't want it round. I don't want nothing.
That's what I'm
saying.
In a jar. Just
right. You want the can-shaped stuff that plops out.
That's exactly right. And I want that satisfying sound when it goes.
I do like
and
that.
It falls out. Fucking love that. And then I leave it on the plate with all the ridges on it and everything.
Oh, you don't even slice it?
Sound?
No, why slice it up, dude? It's hilarious. Right on the plate. Just fucking ridges on it straight out of the can.
You know what else makes that sound? Refried beans.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. I want to commend you there for leaving the mom joke out of there.
I missed the mom joke.
You know what else makes that sound? I was waiting for your mom.
My dick coming out of your mom's ass.
That's what I was waiting for.
Thinking, yeah.
It used to.
Yeah.
That's great. So the best thing that happens after Thanksgiving is the leftovers. My mom sent me home with the shopping bag full of stuff. What's your MO, your modus operandi for dealing with your Thanksgiving leftovers?
I microwaved the turkey, and I guess I microwaved it wrong. It smelled disgusting. Ruined everything.
Yeah, microwaving poultry is never a good idea.
Yeah, I never get any leftovers because I don't cook it. We don't have it at my house, so I try to steal some on my way out of my uncle's house, but I usually don't get any.
Well, were you to have leftovers? Would you just kind of just make yourself a separate plate, like just redo Thanksgiving, like that?
Yeah, I would just keep doing turkey, mashed potato, cranberry sauce, and just do that 5 times more.
You wouldn't try to get creative at all with like, I've tried doing like a bowl where I layer in the cranberry and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the turkey and the gravy.
Like one of those Wawa things.
Yeah.
How did it turn out?
Turned out pretty good. You have to kind of warm things up in order.
Right, 'cause some of them need more time than others.
Yep.
Oh, you don't plop them all in there at once?
No, because then you don't get even distribution of heat.
And you don't want to heat up the cranberry sauce.
No, you definitely don't. And like the mashed potatoes get blazing hot, and like as you dig down into the mashed potatoes and you're trying to eat it, you're like, oh fuck! You end up burning the roof of your mouth.
I liked it when Kentucky Fried Chicken did those. Those bowls were great.
Yeah.
Corn and mashed potatoes.
Yeah. And then there's the sandwich.
See, I don't like a turkey sandwich, and I don't like gravy, so that never works for me. But I do like the Thanksgiving sandwich.
Right.
Which is like the long roll with the turkey and the cranberry sauce and stuffing.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Yeah, see, I like that a lot. And that might be my favorite part of like that holiday season is being able to go to like a Wawa or any kind of sandwich type of place because everyone makes them now.
Yeah.
Right, where you get the turkey, the stuffing, the cranberry, and then the what have you.
Yeah.
You get down on that there, Gantor?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big sandwich fan like that.
But this is like it's like a Thanksgiving package.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan of it.
You're weird.
So? What does that have to do with anything? It's irrelevant, sir.
I repudiate your statement, sir.
Repudiate your face.
The level of debate on this podcast has risen several levels over the course of the last few weeks.
Well, you know people don't listen to us for intellectual...
It's like, I know you are, but what am I?
Stimulation.
Hey, but I did that using the word repudiate, right? So that's got to count for something.
That does count a little bit.
There you go.
What about dessert?
Well, dessert for me, I mean, in the Italian American household, it's about the cookies and it's about the the cannoli and the whole routine. This year we didn't have too many of the Italian pastries though. My sister made the cake, which was outstanding.
What kind of cake was it?
It was the ricotta cake. It was really, really good.
It was ricotta cake.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good cake.
Whatever.
Hey, are you kissing your fingertips and shaking your fists?
Well, it was a good cake. Hey, what are you talking about?
My
Now I'm
neighbor
doing
Mario.
it. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm doing it. Hey, don't make me do it with the accent for the rest of the show. You guys hate it.
Fun.
You guys hate it when I have the accent for the whole
we do.
show.
It's terrible.
Don't make me do it.
Accent ever.
No, don't make me do it. Because I'll do it and you guys will all hate it. What'd you do for dessert there, Ganthor?
We had a pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I like pumpkin pie.
Not a fan.
That's my favorite.
No.
Yeah, our family, we always have like 50 fucking pies and torts and cakes and all that stuff. So we had cheesecake and there was a what's that thing? The lady fingers in the cake one, and they had a pumpkin pie and they had this other one, and like 4 pieces of pie were eaten out of like 11 pies.
Yeah, the two things about the desserts. The one is that everyone shows up for coffee afterwards. It's like coffee and dessert is like everyone's opportunity to swap houses.
Do people still do that? My family doesn't do that anymore.
People do that, right? It's like, oh, you have your big meal, and then it's like, I promised so and so I'd be there, so I'm going to go across town for dessert, right? That's like you're out,
right?
And then the other thing about dessert is the it's just a calorie cap on top of what should have been a week's worth of calories.
Right. In one meal.
I mean, the amount of food you eat during Thanksgiving is...
Yeah, it's not right.
You guys watch your weight? Did you see how bad it went?
I'm already kind of in bad shape, so...
Yeah.
I'm avoiding that scale. It stares at me, and I'm staring back at you. I'm not getting on you, you motherfucker. No, I'm not going to let you tell me how fat I am, bitch.
I think I put 3.5 on over the weekend.
Oh,
That's
shit.
it?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good, actually. No, I'm afraid. I don't even want to know. I don't want to get on this thing and look at it and then go, oh, fuck.
Yeah. See, I've been trying to lose weight, and so that was in the back of my mind. Thanksgiving night when I wanted to go make some seconds of something, I thought, no, you fat ass. You don't need to do that.
No, because it's always rich food, and it's good food, and it's comfort food, and I don't care if it's a traditional meal or what have you. It's always good stuff to hang out with family and eat.
Yep.
At least I'll look at my plate around Thanksgiving, and there's turkey, sweet potatoes, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and I mean it's like carb, protein.
Yeah.
And then out comes dessert, carbs. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's a nutritionist's nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything green on the plate.
Yeah, right? That's the other thing about the plate is it's all brown. Everything on the plate is brown. It's just fucking probably the least visually appealing meal you will ever eat, but you don't give a fuck because it tastes great. And then you hate yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's the other. See, it's all crammed too much. If it was an all-day event, you could get the food, and then when that's down, you can come back later and get the desserts. But with everything all compressed into that short time frame,
Yep.
There's no opportunity.
Yeah, at least this year at my parents' house, we ate and then we took a break. I mean, in previous years, it just comes out and just you're done with one plate, out comes another. And you're like, oh shit. And any one of these plates, in and of themselves, could have been a meal. This time, I looked at my mother. I'm like, we got to stop here.
Yeah.
For like an hour. Let my body adjust to how much it hates itself right now.
You guys do any Black Friday shopping?
I didn't do Black Friday, but I did Festivus. It was a Festivus for the rest of us.
So
Yeah,
what
what'd
did
you
you
do for
actually
Festivus?
do for Festivus?
We went out to the Flyers game. It was the Flyers and Predators. The Flyers won, which was great in overtime, which was even better. And then we went out to the bars. We went out to the bars. We drank some more. We were very merry.
Did you raise your Festivus pole?
There were the feats of strength and the airing of grievances. My one buddy decided that he didn't want to come out to Festivus because he had his high school reunion. So we were texting him all night with the airing of grievances.
That's funny.
I was like, was like, I really hate this guy right now. This is officially the airing of grievances. And it was just a series of text messages after that.
You know who I heard's really good at the Festivus poll? Did you kick me from the call? Spirit, did you drop?
He's just not answering.
Is he still there?
This is a test of wills now, Ganthor.
Oh, okay. Thought you kicked me from the call.
That would be funny. Every time there's a mom joke, you drop him. Give him a 2-minute penalty.
That would be funny.
Oh.
Don't give him any ideas.
Here I was about to say I was going to put him in the penalty box, but that just would have led to another mom joke.
That would have.
Put it in your mom's box.
Or penalty box.
Put in your mom's penalty box.
What would you change about Thanksgiving?
I wouldn't change anything about Thanksgiving, Ganthor.
I would.
What would you change?
I would make it in July.
That's a good idea. I mean,
Well,
July,
it is.
4th, but
It is because it's like I'm gonna go home. You're gonna go home for Christmas anyway.
what
You
about
don't see your whole family for a year, and then you see them twice in 2 months.
You got to spread the family out. Can't have too much family.
So May you have Memorial Day. July you have
4th of July,
4th of July. Then September you have
Labor Day.
Labor
Yeah,
Day.
but those are not events that you go home to see your family, though.
No, but
No, but those are the holidays in those months.
Right.
Yeah.
So June, you don't got shit in June.
no, but they're all kind of 2 months apart. But I think I would like a June Thanksgiving. That would be a good.
I'll tell you what, if it was a June Thanksgiving dinner would be completely different.
Yeah, you can't eat that heavy shit.
No, forget about that. It would be a Thanksgiving barbecue.
Yeah.
You
Oh
wouldn't,
yeah.
You would not be indoors roasting for hours on end. You'd be out there on a grill because that's the way you roll in June. So I mean, I'm all
Yeah,
for
I
it.
don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Think about what?
Whether it would be good as a summer holiday.
I mean, if the purpose of Thanksgiving is to get family together and give thanks, then you can have it pretty much any time with whatever food you want. If you're going to do it in June, which I wholeheartedly support, it will not be turkeys.
I'd actually be fine with sausages or hot dogs or something.
Just like your mom.
Yes, just like my mom.
That didn't work.
No,
No, that was no good. You know, I had a string there for a while where I was doing really well.
Regress to the mean.
I did. Well, you know, can't win them all. I have a hitting streak, and then you go back into a slump. That's all.
Yep.
3 out of 10, man. That's all you got to do.
Yep. What did we learn about Thanksgiving, Z-Man? What did you learn?
It's not about the food; it's about the family.
Very good. Ganthor, what did you learn?
That you're a traditionalist.
Yes. I prefer my Thanksgiving holiday to be traditional. Yes. What did I learn? I learned that Ganthor can't even make turkey chili on Thanksgiving. That's just wrong.
Whatever.
This is wrong.
Your face is wrong.
Your face is wrong. So if you think Ganthor's face is wrong or you want your Thanksgiving turkey, why don't you go ahead and let us know on the Facebook page, facebook.com/4listeners or 4listeners.com. You can check out the show on Stitcher Radio, on SoundCloud, and on iTunes. Just search for 4Listeners and we'll pop right on up. And you can tweet at us on the Twitters at 4Listeners. We thank you for checking us out this week, and we hope that you will check us out again next week. Thanks a bunch, everybody.
7 kids, 100 little tiny little Indians, 10 little Indian boys.
But I don't know how you explain that to the rest of a family who is in the mind of traditions.
Well, you gotta break the chain somehow.
Right,
Right? That's what I'm saying. Responsibility lies with you.
I see. I'm the catalyst for change.
It's got to happen. Start somewhere.
I'm looking for the man in the mirror.
There you go. That could be the song. That could be the.
Asking
the
him
ditty.
to make a change. There you go, Z. Got some singing out of me.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's horrible, and
Tell how thrilled he is.
It's horrible, and I'm never doing that again.
Good.
What are you clicking?
You're weird.
What are you clicking?
My mouse.
Stop it.
You stop it.
You stop it.
Can you hear it?
Yes. If I'm asking you, what are you clicking, then I obviously can hear it.
Whatever. Whatever.
No one ever me asks.
How did you